Get ready. 3, 2, 1.
Get ready for Alan's Morning Minute or 2 or 3. Hey, what inspires you?
Good morning, EMETers. It's your trainer here, Alan Gear, coming to you pre-recorded in front of a live studio audience, broadcasting from EMET's intergalactic headquarters right here in downtown scenic Miami, across from the Cruise Sports. Today is the 28th of May, 2024. It's now time for your Alan's Morning Minute. Remember, I don't speak on behalf of the brand or the company. Still broadcasting from the same untreated room with 2 glass walls and a marble floor, but it's going to be amazing. Stick with me. Today's Alan's Morning Minute is brought to you by our longtime partners, Sales, Smile, Advocate, Initiate, and Learn, and APAS, Attitude, Presentation, Pronunciation, Diction, Accuracy, and Speed. We'll also throw in conversational style. Let's get started. I thought today we would start talking about goals and some things that you're familiar with. And then I want to show you some things that can make your goals easier to attain and what high performers would do. So let's get started. You may have heard of a goal or goal settings, if you will, called a SMART goal, S-M-A-R-T, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Let's talk about that because those are some of the basic things that you need to set a goal. But I'm going to tell you what high performers do, which hopefully you're a high performer. I'm going to show you what you need in addition to the SMART goal. So when you look at this graphic that I'm going to put right over there, you've got S-M-A-R-T, specific. Can you make a goal that's very specific? Measurable. How can you measure the achievement of your goal? So you got specific, measurable, achievable. Is this something that you could really do? Is this achievable? Can you do it? All right, so S-M-A-R-T. Is it relevant? Is it relevant to what you're doing? And T is time bound. Can you create, execute, and finish this goal in that period of time? That's time bound because you're giving yourself a little bit of time. Now, I'm going to show you some more things because something is missing. As I've said, as I have alluded to, something is missing from this graphic. Something is missing. You have to look at assets. Assets. What is it that you need? Physically, tangible, whatever words you want, but what are those things that you need in order to do what it is that you need to do? It's one thing to say, I'm going to set this goal, but if you don't have the things that you need, such as your assets right there, how are you going to set your goal? You don't even have what you need, or do you? You have to take an inventory of the things that you have to make sure you got what you need in order to go ahead and pursue and complete and celebrate your goal. Now, the other one besides the assets is behaviors. Right there, behaviors. What does that mean? Do you have the behaviors necessary to do what you are setting yourself a goal for? Do you have those behaviors? So you need the assets, you need the behaviors to be successful based on what the goal is that you've just set. And then there's one more thing that's so important to be one that can complete a goal, that if you're a high performer, these are the things that you'd be doing. So behaviors and assets besides the SMART goal. This is the last piece of the puzzle. The last piece of the puzzle is accountability. Accountability. How are you going to hold yourself accountable for the goal or goals that you just set? Really, you need to have some kind of accountability, which may mean you need to have an accountability partner or someone that you can trust to keep you on track on time. Maybe it's a mentor. But if you've got this big goal and you've got everything that you need, even with all of that, you need to do it. And a good mentor, a good person that is going to hold you accountable to what you're trying to do, that's the missing piece of the entire puzzle. Because you can do everything. But if you're not being held accountable for what you do, are you even going to really do it? I may be wanting to be a used car salesman. I set my SMART goal. I'm going to sell 10 cars in a week. Well, that's great. I'm saying I'm going to do it. I have everything that I need. I've got the training. I've got the assets. I've got the assets of my dealership. I've got the behaviors, but I need to have someone that's going to hold me accountable and keep me on task and keep me on track for the goal that I set, which is to sell 10 cars in just a week. I don't know if that's a lot of cars or little cars, but that's the goal. So let's review this one last time. Your goal, a SMART goal, is SMART, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound, plus the 3 bonuses I just gave you. Hold on, here they are. Behaviors, assets, and accountability. Behaviors, assets, and accountability, along with your SMART goal. This is what a high performer would do. This is what you need to do. If you already are a high performer, you can high performance it up more, for lack of better words. If you are not, or you don't feel that you are, set these goals, have your assets, have your behaviors, have your accountability, and see how much you can really achieve. You got to try it yourself. Anyway, continue to stay with me, smile, advocate, initiate, and learn, and AFAS, attitude and presentation, pronunciation, diction, accuracy, and speed with a conversational tone. Go out, set your SMART goal, get your assets, get your behaviors, and get your accountability in line, and then become a high performer. Talk to you later. Bye. Thanks for watching Alan's Morning Minute.